Hello everybody, this is another Lamley showcase from beautiful Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. I'm a little bit at a different angle. I'm in the park beneath the Petronas Towers. We already showed the Petronas Towers for the car culture. It's not like I'm done showing them. I'm still in awe of this city and in awe of this area. But here with Ministry of Diecast once again, and he has another set that he's actually working on a feature. I think he may have already done it by the time I show this. But I said, hey, that's kind of a cool set. Everyone has an opinion, at least, about the Fast and Furious and the overkill and all, but I don't have time. I'm in a beautiful park, so I'm going to show you the models. I'm going to keep them carded. I'm not going to open them up. Maybe we'll do a different video another time, but at least I'd show you what the next mix of Fast and Furious looks like. I'm sure their pictures have been out there. We've obviously got Ministry's video, but I thought here in the humidity and the sun, I'm already super sweaty. I might as well show these as well. So that's what we're gonna do. I'm just gonna go through them. This is the next Fast and Furious. The first one had some premium cars that went into basic, right? Like the, was it the Sylvia? I'm not gonna remember. The Eclipse for sure. And we got a couple of those for this as well. And I think a couple of new castings. So we're gonna start, this is number 4 of 10. Number 2, there's the back, there's all the cars, here's that. And this is the Buick Regal GNX. This started premium, then moved to basic, maybe a year or two ago. So that is the first one. I'm not gonna do too long on this because there's no reason to. This has been basic, went to premium in this livery for a Fast and Furious premium set. Now it goes back to basic, and I actually love this. This is the Jaguar XE SV Project 8. And I'm actually gonna prefer this to the, from the F9, by the way. I'm gonna prefer this to the premium, I do prefer it from the premium, only because better wheels. I didn't like the wheels that they put on the last one. It looks like this one has full deco. Try and get out of the shadow here. Well, I didn't do anywhere. There we go. Grill, rear, sides, top, all done. That's a super cool model. Next one, that's number 9 of 10. Here's number 5 of 10. We've seen this a billion times. The GT3 RS, older casting, modified with the metal spoiler. Fast 5 is when this one came from. The casting's okay, but you know, there's so many Porsches that have passed it since. It's okay. And we've seen it in this blue and black with the lace wheels 1,000 times, just like the Skyline we're going to show here in a minute as well. Same thing with the 69 Dodge Charger Daytona. We've seen this in a million versions. Basically the same color, same wheels, but these do get premium treatment, which is nice. So I think that's the one thing about this set is, for the most part, not 100% of the time, but for the most part, these get extra deco, hence the more expensive price. I'm all business now. It is a little warm. Dodge Challenger drift car. We've seen this one, I believe, in these wheels. I don't know if we've seen it. Have we seen it with the drift? Or was this the regular Challenger casting last time? I don't even remember. Furious 7. This is number 7 of 10. 7's abound. And that is that Charger. Now, here's the casting. Well, let's see, one more. And then there's castings that I think will generate. Well, this one generates interest. First time we've seen it in a basic wheel. This is the 95 Mazda RX-7. Done in premium in this livery a couple of times. Now we get this kind of basic version of it. I collect this casting, so it goes into the collection for sure. All right, now stuff that might generate a little bit more interest. This is one of the new castings, Chevy El Camino. Digging this one. Can be Fast and Furious, doesn't have to be. Fast X is what this is from. Trying to remember what it was used for, but it doesn't matter because this is a beautiful black classic El Camino with that classic front grill that looks really, really cool. Matte black, simple wheels. The fact that it's got deco all around is pretty fantastic as well. So that one, that's the highlight of the case for me so far. I'm going to put that over here. This is the other one. I believe this is new. If it's not, you guys tell me, but this is the Lamborghini Murcielago from Fate of the Furious. I don't believe it's had a spoiler before. Am I right in that? I think that's the case. You guys tell me, but this one's really nice too in plain orange. Could be Fast and Furious, doesn't have to be. But that one I think I'll add to the collection too. So there's a highlight. This is the 938,000th version of this casting, and it's gonna be the first thing to go, like it always is. So I'm putting that over here. And then lastly, I believe this one's gonna be a ton of interest too. I do not believe, based on, well, it says 2022, so this might be an updated version of the Mitsubishi Lancer Evolution. I don't know. This one's gonna be super popular no matter what, new or not. from Tokyo Drift, from this deco. It's obviously going to be really, really popular. It looks cool to the point that I would consider collecting this. It's not a casting, the previous versions of this casting at least I haven't collected. Love how the Toyo tires is backwards on the side and the rays. This is really a cool model. So 3 major highlights, I think. While the Skyline's going to be the first to go, I think it's the Evo, the El Camino, and the Lamborghini that win. For me, it's the El Camino, but I think all of these are really, really cool. Cool Euro, cool Japan, cool American. Not bad, right?